My name is Brian Andy Providence.
My name's Kimberly.
So my name is Sydney Williams.
My name's Whitley Morales.
My name is Jermaine Amaya.
So my name's Aaliyah Bodie.
So my name is Marlene Rich and I'm a counselor.
It's identity. So something I identify myself with. Sense of being black is always a struggle, but I'm a productive citizen in society, so always trying to make a difference, but I still got obstacles I have to deal with and overcome daily.
To me, being black means that I don't know, I feel like I just love being around people who look like me, and I feel like being more Hispanic than I am black, it's always been more of a challenge to I don't want to, do I be more like the black side of my family or more of the Latino side of my family? And it's just, that's always been a challenge, but being black means to me that I'm different and I stand out, and I really appreciate that. I just love the constant embrace that I get. So I really love that part about being black.
Yeah, good to know.
To me, being black means a sense of community, pride in myself, in my heritage, where I came from. I recently did a DNA ancestry to find out a little bit more about my background, and that was really cool to see a little bit more about myself and who I am and where my ancestors came from. And so it's a sense of pride and purpose and community.
I think it means just having a huge amount of pride and being part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Definitely the cookouts. Yeah. Well, I'm from Denver, and so we did more black beans than you do out here, I guess, because that's where my family is down there. And so the activities is you're more connected with everybody in your neighborhood, and over here it's you know your neighbors and all, but you don't know them. So I don't know, just the community. The people you get to know, people, yeah.
My favorite part about being black in the black community would probably have to be the sense of community and sisterhood I get from everyone, you know? Typically I was always the only black girl in the room, you know? And I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. And it was always really refreshing, knowing that I wasn't always alone, when I saw you for the first time. In Miss Banks's class, I felt this wave of relief come over me, that I wasn't alone and I had a friend, and I'm so glad that you've been a part of my life.
Aww. It really is, because I think we all can relate that we're the only just black people in the classroom, and God, it made me cry too. It's so hard for no reason, and I hate it. I really do.
Do I look cute?
Gosh. But I do like all the friends that I've made, and not everyone is mean and ignorant, and I think it's slowly changing, very slowly, but we're seeing some change, and I'm grateful for that, and I am grateful for you too. And you.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just I just love people in general, but I love our culture. I'm a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and the history, it was established in 1920 at Howard University, and so I really take a lot of pride in that connection. I was a member of the graduate chapter of Northern Colorado at CSU in Fort Collins, and still remain active with the Denver chapters since there isn't a chapter here in Greeley. But I really love that, being part of the Divine Nine of all the black sororities and fraternities, and it keeps me connected with a lot of educated black individuals, not just black though. I have white sisters on my line, but it keeps us connected because here in Northern Colorado, there's not a huge population.
My favorite part about the black community and being black is the culture. It's very vibrant, and
you know, it's like Black History Month isn't a thing we should make that's like a sad, dreadful, horrible thing, because we should be celebrating Black people and like Black history.
I definitely agree.
My favorite piece of Black history would be the steps that we've taken to fight for our rights and to have a place in society, and the fights that we continue to have today. I'm proud of everything that my ancestors and that everything that we work for today to continue to do well.
Definitely Martin Luther King Jr. His I Have a Dream speech. There's like, in Denver, there's like the street, or like there's like a Martin Luther King street, and there's like a statue, I'm pretty sure, right? Have you ever?
No, but they probably have.
I believe there's always like this parade, like during his day, we always did like this parade for him. And then that's how I got to know a lot about his history. And that's definitely like most influential piece that I've learned.
Yeah.
I've liked, yeah.
I agree.
Ooh, I think it would be like any time like in sports where like Serena Williams won a Grand Slam, or like Gabby Douglas or Simone Biles won a gold medal. You know, it was just really refreshing just seeing us being represented in a positive light, you know, like seeing our accomplishments, you know, like when I see Beyonce or Nicki Minaj or freaking Kendrick Lamar get an award, I feel like I won too, you know, that's a win for me as well, you know.
Yeah, I definitely see it in sports and music and just like art, and I think it's just the creative side. We really get to see how creative we are, and I really do enjoy that.
I would say Barack Obama becoming president. I feel like that was that was a big change for everyone. And when it happened, it just like, I feel like no one had faith in that. They're like, oh, that's not gonna happen, but it did. And I just feel like it changed the world a lot.
My favorite piece of Black history is definitely like the civil rights era, which I know is like, but we have those people to like take a stand and like be brave, which I know took a lot, and I'm just very like thankful for that, you know. So like people now, like Black people now, can have that inspiration.
Definitely.
Being Black has affected my life in a lot of positive ways, some negative, but mostly positive. Everybody knows that I have a white boyfriend and his name's Dylan, and a lot of times when we go out, we get a lot of like positive looks and positive feedback, but then sometimes we'll get a lot of like funny looks, or like people will, I feel like they look at Dylan like, what are you doing? Like, but that's just like inevitable sometimes. And then one time we were in a mall in Denver, and a guy comes out and he yells at us, he said, biracial couples go to hell. And it's just like, honestly, you just gotta take that with a grain of salt. Like, some people are just the way that they are, but I'm proud to be Black. I'm proud to be Latino and Black, two very powerful cultures that I'm blessed to be a part of, and it's a really huge part of who I am. So I'm really proud that I'm able to be both of them.
It's definitely a little bit more challenging than like the average person. Like you're definitely judged a little bit more. But there's a certain point when you like get over that hump, and so it's just like confidence, I guess. Like, you know, you're like the underdog.
Yeah.
And so you always have to work harder and work like when others are sleeping, you know?
Yeah.
Like for football, I always had to work harder and like make a little name for myself. So you definitely have to try harder than most people.
I always have to work twice as hard, stay ahead of my peers, stay on top of general things, just be aware of my situations, just be mindful how I carry myself within this world.
I feel like I have a lot of identity crisis type of stuff going on, you know? I feel like I've never really been like fully accepted into one part of it, you know? Like, white people see me as Black, but Black people probably see me more as white. And I just feel like you don't really have a place to belong, and people just expect you to act a certain way and be like certain like type of person. Okay, well, you really don't know who you are inside.